School DxD, I gotta say, is a very. I mean, it's freaking awesome. I mean, yeah, I know certain people go like, oh my god, all the TNA, we're all just freaking prudes that don't like TNA in our faces constantly. Well, I hate to say it, I hate to say it, guys, but sorry, me and Bugsy are perverts, so we can't help ourselves. But we did like the show for what it did because when it knew when to be over the top with all the boobs and the TNA and everything, but it knew when to do that, when to do some action, when something was serious, you knew. And yeah, it was a little cliche, but then again, Issei, Issei and everybody in the cast was awesome. I can yeah, let's just say seeing her, I just kidding. Mm, mm, you know. Let's just say I got my pants working, if you know what I mean. It's like I was watching it with Bugsy, like, there are a few moments where I popped a boner. And that ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Seriously, if anybody sees this as just as being perverts, well, fuck you, because at least we'll actually say it and we like boobs. It's only natural for dudes like us to like boobs. And that is Jesus. So anyways, we just finished watching it. I don't know if there's any more seasons because we just finished watching Born and that was the last one that is dubbed. I think there's probably more on Crunchyroll that's subbed, and we'll probably get into that. But as it stands, the lore was pretty good. I don't think a lot of Christians are gonna watch it because they do kind of reveal that God is technically dead, and I don't think a lot of people are gonna want to watch that if they're heavy like Christian, whatnot. I'm just saying, if you can bypass all that in the TNA, it's a pretty solid show. And you actually care about these characters. I mean, Asuka for one. Issei constantly, Issei constantly trying. Issei just basically, Issei just trying to be the strongest he can for Reyes and everybody else. Freaking, freaking the cat chick count. Freaking the little cat Loli, you kind of care for it too. You care for all these characters. You know, like a lot of certain shows we've seen that do the whole fan service thing. They skimp on actually making characters and just booby, 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 booby. Here it is, booby. But maybe it's just the amount of time you actually get to spend with these characters when you actually start to care. Bugsy, did they kill Freed though? I don't think he's dead. Fuck, they need to kill that dude. What the fuck, man? He's just so twisted. They need to fucking kill that man. That every next season, it just opens with that man dying. Just dying in the most horrible way possible. Oh, man. I mean, guys, it probably won't be your cup of tea because you gotta be a perv to love this. Boob. Boobs. Butts in your face. It's like that one booby episode in Space Dandy, man. You just can't deal with it. You need several breaks if you know what I'm talking about. But me and Bugsy, literally, we enjoy it. And if any of you feminists out there say that we're sexist, well, I hate to say it, ladies, but we're guys. And all you guys that are trying to get laid by said feminists by totally trying to suppress your urges, it don't make you a rapist. You just like boobs and booties. You just don't get all rapey. That's all I gotta tell you. I'm just saying, like, it's like every time, like, someone says, oh, they like the female body, they're always, like, misogynistic. It's, well, fuck you, I'm a normal person. And for the rest of you that just say, oh, for the dudes that might say that we're sexist too, because I know it's gonna go around full ways. Dudes, we're dudes. We're dudes. We're not neutered motherfuckers that don't want to enjoy something just because a bunch of evidence tells us it's wrong. Because I was ready to go with my gut. I was raised to go with my gut. So was I. So the rest of you that will probably hate us for, and also for the rest of you anime fans that say, oh, High School DxD is not a good freaking anime and blah 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 blah. We hate freaking Akame get killed. Blah 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 blah. Well, I'm sorry, you anime fucking snobs. I'm sorry we're not the or I'm sorry we're not the fucking anime snob that will pick anything apart and contradict himself. Because I hate to say it, we're not him. We're never gonna be. We're never gonna be. I mean, when we do a review, if it's anime, if it's a review and it's anime, we're gonna be flat fucking honest with you guys. No bullshit. And we talk about the anime snob because of that one like thing he did with Naruto. I'm like, ugh. And we won't cry in the dark like Mr. Forever World with his little Goku thing. I mean, his little Gohan thing. He's like, Gohan. Or we're not gonna be, and we're also not gonna be like Double for Anime, which dude can make jokes, but he can't take them. Like seriously, you guys ever seen the like Naruto uh freaking honest trailers? Those were clearly jokes, and the man couldn't fucking just take it as is. Like, I'm not laughing, but I know other people find it funny. I mean, I shouldn't be pissed. I'm sorry. I mean, when you're a fan, and I know I'm jumping off topic here real fast, but I want to say, when you're a fan, when you're a fan, I don't know if it works for everybody else, but with me, I'm able to laugh at stuff. I'm able to laugh at the little inconsistencies. I'm able to laugh at what jokes people say about certain shows because it doesn't detract from how I feel about the shows. Same thing goes if you're watching hentai of a certain character. It doesn't detract from how you feel about the character because let me tell you, the hentai is just made for people that are horny for said character. They don't really change how they are. Okay? Because I'd see it like this. We got a hentai universe, we got the regular canon universe. And personally, we can look at like several different we can look at fucking High School DxD porn, which there is a lot of. Trust me, we know. Trust me, we know. But we can look at it still and say, like, yeah, these are still good characters, even though we're seeing one take, like, two wangs in her. I'm sorry, like, that's the one thing I get with a lot of people. Like, it was not just dope for anime, it's like, a lot of people don't watch hentai of their favorite shows because it, like, detracts from them. And you're perfectly in your right if you don't want to look at hentai of a character. You're perfectly in your right. But I'm just saying it shouldn't change how you feel or know about the character because hentai, whether it be edonenchi, whether it be fanfic, whether it be animated, it's not them. It's like, I mean, the hentai you see may look like them, may act like them, but basically they're just fuck puppets. Fuck puppets that we just watch for our own amusement and for our own just like if we want to get off on that sort of thing, you know what I mean? So, basically, shouldn't detract from you, but if it does, well, that's on you. Me and Bugsy are, I don't know, me and Bugsy are just, I guess, regular. We don't think about it too much. Because we just have this understanding that hentai ain't canon. And what really pisses me off, like, we were sitting around today before, we were sitting around today, and we were just watching Superman versus Saitama, and a lot of people were like, yo, Superman would totally win. I'm like, could we just fucking watch a battle without all of you screaming, Superman will win, Superman will win. I love Superman. Guys, don't get me wrong. But I am so fucking tired of everybody just going like, oh, Superman will win because they tell blah, 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 blah. Guys, can we just enjoy a fight without you all screaming like little girls into the night? That's why I stopped doing the whole death battle thing, because you guys were too much for me to take. Because of your vast stupidity. And I'm not saying all Death Battle fans were messed up. I talked to a few that are pretty cool. But I hate the fact that you all want to be little... I hate the fact that you all want to take something that isn't canon and treat it like it's gospel. Like, oh, but for us, Death Battle's like that final say. I mean, it can be for some people, but really, Death Battle isn't the final say in anything. It's just what these people picked up in their fight. What research came about. What research was done. What research was even there. Oh yeah, we give School DxD born the first season, the second season, and the third season. A 5 out of 5, but let's get back into it because I need to fucking talk about this. And you know what? I got my channel back so I can talk about this for longer. It's just the fact of the matter is, I mean, guys, I understand you love these characters. I love these characters, but being a little angry little kids about this, just constantly bickering back and forth and back and forth. Don't you guys see that there's somewhat of a problem here? I get it. We're all gonna always debate. We're always gonna say what we need to say. I get it. But guys, we're never really gonna get a full answer who wins in a fight. I mean, you can say that Death Battle does it, but you can always find new information that will say otherwise. It's kind of part of the whole scientific method. If you find new data, it will change a thing that even a certain teen fighter doesn't understand. Like I said, things will change upon new data. You learn that in the 7th grade. It's like, it's fucking important. So when you're gathering any kind of data, yeah, maybe for the time this is how this outcome would have happened, or maybe for the time this is how this would happen. And oh yeah, remember, and oh yeah, for the Goku versus Superman, I want to say this: Goku is not has ever been immortal in any outcome. So yeah, Superman can totally kill him. So if anybody gets pissed off about me for that, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I love Goku too. But you guys need to understand that Goku can't beat Superman. If Goku was like immortal, if like Super Saiyan Blue gave him immortality to fight Superman, maybe. But he doesn't. Again, he can't beat Beerus. He almost like totally lost. He almost lost to Hit. And you all think he's close to fighting Superman? Oh hell no! If he can't even beat Beerus, what do you think? What hope do you really have of fighting Superman? I'm not saying I'm not saying it's because of all you fans you make it worse. I'm just saying all the fucked up fans that just won't let shit die. And the only reason I'm talking about it, because it's just one of those like problems to me. It's a problem. Not a big problem, but like one of those problems you just it irritates you. You know, especially when you make videos like this and we got like a whole bunch of we got a whole bunch of we got a whole bunch of idiots not even talking about what the person just said, and they just they can casually mention it, and a whole bunch of people will jump on the fucking comment section, and it can be and sometimes it can be totally unrelated, and then one person just goes, "Oh!" It's just stupid. I do have to agree. I mean, guys, Death Battle Cartoon Rewind, Arcade Mode, and what was it? Sprite Battle? Something, Custom Battles. Those are all non-canon fights. They'll never happen. They never will happen because we got a whole bunch of licensing rights. But there is a reason why 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 people in the comic biz always have heroes fight against each other, and they always end it in a stalemate or put it in another world. Because one, they don't want to kill off their main characters in the main universe. They'll kill off like Elseworld characters, but not characters in the main universe. And usually, if they're doing it in the main universe, they leave it ambiguous, so we decide. You know, and I feel like Death Battle spoils you guys on the whole. Oh, that one person wins because back in the day, motherfuckers like me and Bugsy had to use our fucking imaginations. Okay, because the writer left it ambiguous, and I don't hate Death Battle for anything. I just feel like you guys have just made it into something it really shouldn't be. It should just be a whole bunch of guys. It should be a whole bunch of people just sitting around and watching a good fight. Point blank. And yes, it is for entertainment. That's why they created it. For the fact of the matter, so it could be entertainment. For you, for me, for fucking Cat, for everybody. You all think like Death Battle's this end all be all thing, and it really just pisses me and Bugsy out to the point where we just want to just ugh. Bugsy, go handle it. See what you guys did. Honestly though. It is for entertainment. You all take it way too fucking seriously. I swear. I mean, I've seen like people give each other death threats in the comments because Superman like one person goes like Superman can do this, and this to Saitama, and this one dude's like kill yourself. Saitama would win because blah 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 blah. It's just dumb, okay, guys? You take it way too fucking seriously, and it's like you can't even let the regular people like me and Bugsy just enjoy it without you assholes flapping your fucking gums in the comments because it really just makes us angry. That's why we only looked at the comments recently because nowadays we just don't even look because we don't look at the comments of Death Battle because we just don't care. We don't care as much to actually just watch, look at you guys fucking prattle on like little kids. And for all the people that say, "Oh, Goku would have won," if you make a fucking series like freaking Cartoon Rewind, Animation Rewind, at least he said, okay, this is that, boom. Superman, Superman basically still won. Boom. And even he got sick of it. Like after the third, I think actually after the third fight, he was like, I'm done. I pinned him against a weak Superman. I pinned Goku against. I pinned Superman against a strong Goku. Are we good? We good. That's why I don't think there should be a third one. And people keep wanting a third one. It's really not going to change the outcome unless freaking Screw Attack just go like, hey, we're just going to use a different Superman. A stronger Superman. I mean, a weaker Superman to make all the Goku fans happy. And do you really all want that? Explain it to me. Do you all really want that? Because I don't. Because I already knew Goku was gonna fail because Superman can take a lot more damage. Like I knew Superman was gonna win again. Not because Screw Attack is biased. Because I know. Goku is not invincible. Saitama could probably beat Superman, but I really haven't looked into it. A whole bunch of other shit. And if anybody really thought that Sweet Tooth can freaking beat the Joker, guys, Death can't even beat the Joker. Okay, he always comes back, and the man has a freakishly high tolerance for pain. I mean, you can stab him, you can stab him halfway, and he's still laugh in your face. Okay, I think we're done. Also, High School DxD once again gets a coveted 5 stars out of 5 with us. Again, it was good to us, and even though we don't really, a little star ranking really doesn't matter because it all depends on you and how you actually see the show. But we liked it. Straight up. And the dub was fucking funny. Issei's two friends were like the most funniest thing because whenever they're on screen, it's pretty funny. Freaking one of them sounds like freaking Chris Sabat doing a garter belt, like a higher version of garter belt. I don't know if Chris Sabat actually did the dubbing for the show, but like the English dub, man, it had me cracking up mostly every time. Even when I was watching it at night, I was like, everybody sleeps around here at night. They don't like stay up all hours of the night like a certain somebody. But then, like, that shit had me cracking up. Like, freaking, like, Issei, like, tells them to go to this one dude that he got, like, he's trying to get a pack from. And he's like this big, buffed up dude in, like, a magical girl costume. And, like, I found that, I know this because, when Issei meets him, he's like all flamboyant and a little, he's probably gay, but, I don't know. And it was like, and they just sat around watching, like, anime, and it even comes up a few times. But the joke is, like, the bald-headed dude is like, I know Andre the Giant when I see it. I'm like, that joke still cracks me up because it's just so funny and so random. He didn't have to say Andre the Giant. He could have said any other, like, person that is really insanely huge, and it would have been cool. But I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm an old wrestling nerd too. That's why it's funny. I know Andre the Giant when I see it. And the animation was top notch. Seriously. And we said to a friend, if they did take all the animation out, it. I mean, if they did take all the action scenes out and story, yeah, it'd be porn. It'd be really, really funny porn. But as it is, as a show, it's good. Okay? Yeah, it may have ass and titties, but 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 way behind the ass and titties is an actual story with lore, a lot of lore about angels, demons, fallen angels, people being people being actual fallen angels and being turned into devils because they don't want to be associated with being called fallen angels, and a whole bunch of shit that is so good if you just look behind the TNA of it all. But if you're like us, it helps. It helps sometimes, I should say. Yeah. So, watch it, don't watch it. Tell us if you did watch it. Did you watch season 1, season 2, or season 3? I don't know if there's a season 4. Probably there is. But, yeah. And, oh, yeah, we didn't watch it on Anime Crave. We found a certain site that has all the other stuff we want to. But, like, I think Anime Crave has it, and I want to be a sponsor for them. I really do. Like, seriously, Anime Crave. Like, you guys can totally hook me up. We're all good down here. Like, are you really begging for Anime Crave to actually, like, pay you? No, not really. Like, not seriously. Trust me, you know when I'm serious. Yep. So before I end this off, everybody, I just want to say, like, don't take Death Battle too seriously. Hentai is hentai. Don't fucking think about it that hard. And this show is good. Give it a chance. Seriously, me and Pugsy think it's freaking Rosario plus Vampire's like spiritual successor. Because it got away with a lot more. See you guys later. Bye, folks.